If you ask anyone how the island came to celebrate its own millennium in 1979 and hit the jackpot in terms of tourism, few will mention this name, Betty Hanson. A teacher by trade, she was a firefighter in Liverpool in World War II, winning a Defence Medal. She then became MHK for West Douglas, and then the first female member ever of the Legislative Council. It was her suggestion that started the Millennium ball rolling, some 20 years before the UK had its version. Initially, she recalls, it met with some scepticism.
I put the resolution to Tynwald that we should celebrate 1,000 years of our parliament. Iceland always said they were the oldest parliament, but they had a break, you see. And of course Westminster always called it the mother of parliaments, so I used to say to them, oh, maybe you're the mother of parliaments, that we're the grandmother of parliaments.
Yes. One or two academics disagreed over this 1,000 years, didn't they?
They did, yes, they did. But Barney Young, who was legal draftsman, he was absolutely certain about it. I talked a lot with Mr. Young beforehand about this. I think perhaps it was received with a bit of amusement at first, really. And then I got the resolution through. I suppose they thought, oh, well, we'll let it go through. It's 1,000 years, fair enough. But when I had to go to money for money votes, I got a bit of, what shall I say, a bit
opposition,
of anger. Oh, more than opposition.
Yeah.
And it was really only after the first year when we were organising it all, they realised it was going to be a real bonanza. I got all the support then from Tynwald.
But you did a lot of travelling around to promote it, didn't you?
I did, yes. I went to Iceland with Sir Charles Carouche, and I think Mr. Eddie Lowry was with us, remember rightly. Yes, I did, and we met the Icelanders in their parliament. I might tell you we had a traumatic experience there because we were taken. That British ambassador was very good. He gave us some hospitality. He was very good. And he loaned us a Land Rover with a driver who was French to take us out to see the mound that they have. Isn't not quite the same as St. John's, but similar. Yeah. And of course, there was ice and snow there. We went in February, and on the way back, the Land Rover turned over.
Really?
Yes, it did. And we had to. He had a spade in the back, and we actually had to manhandle that vehicle on its wheels. I thought, am I going to leave my bones in Iceland? Because it was just a vast area of snow.